Right, let me test this out. Test 1 2 1 2 1 2. Yeah, that works. Let me just do a bit of twiddling. For those who watching YouTube, this is being live recorded on Twitch. So if you want to ever decide to want to see me go live to do a YouTube recording or anything like that, just look up Thanks T2K on the on the Twitch. I should have the. I'll try and put a link in the description for it. So right, that's that. Update information. Information updated. Lovely. Right. Yeah. And welcome to those on YouTube. This is Thanks T2K. And this is a very deep question within the World of Tanks community for a while. Well, it's been the question in the community for absolutely ages. And the big question is, do fantasy tanks fit World of Tanks? Right. I'll give a quick answer from my point of view. Is I reckon that they should, because it adds the X element to the game, and it also changes a few things up as well. Due to you got a load of you got like the 10% who now every single inch of a tank and nowhere to hit it. But when they throw a spanner in the works, that's where they get, oh crap, right, how do I tackle this one? But as World of Tanks started out, it was a very good World War II simulator, where obviously they had the main majority of tanks that they was able to have their hands on was World War II tanks. So as I'll just flick through, I decided to go through the garage just to pick out the main subjects and main subjects that people will bring up. But I'll give this as an example. The mouse tank. It never really got completed, but obviously you got bits and bobs got put together. Obviously, this turret was done, and it was somewhat running. But you also get some other tanks that obviously that get in the prototype stage and obviously never go any further. or just like these two that basically get kicked on a E100 chassis. Well, that's what they were based upon. Yeah, I'd try and include it to give back then designers more options to work with. But obviously, with the evolution of the world of tanks in general, obviously when players start getting all the tank lines, there needs to be that bit of growth. So obviously, more prototypes start to come in, and when things get popular, they look at other avenues as well, such as the Fury. It was a movie licensed tank, based upon the film, and obviously it's well within the World War II aesthetics, so that creeps in. Same as the Tiger 131. But like it says, he starts to more players start to complete the tanks. They need to start thinking other ways to make monetization. So they decide to go down different avenues, like sponsorships, such as the Hot Wheels, like Hot Wheels tanks. They've really just they had to make up a new and upgrade the Svar Panzer tank from tier 7 to make it tier 8, get its own what's the word for it? Make it so personal style. Obviously, like with this tank and the rest of the groups, they come in different, flavours. They're all the same tank, but different skins. Also, we'll backtrack a bit. With the sponsors stuff, is also some of their own, custom made stuff. Like for theming, like their own events, like the Halloween event. You got the Holland Hunt, you got the Inferno, the Bellathon, the Bog Horror, so on and so on. We'll keep continuing with. Oh, where are you? The Kaiju. So that adds more to the game. Another standout was the Rover 237. This was the April Fool's tank, where when that came in, you just basically play tank battles on the moon. You're floating everywhere. Quite nippy. Obviously, we got this adorable beast as well, the Tog 2. And obviously, they decided to excuse me, make it like into a warship. So he ended up like, it was basic. Yeah, it was a ship end of the day. Yeah, it just adds to all the fun. But oh crap, wrong way. I was gonna say like you had the Hot Wheels sponsorships. You also had the WWE sponsorship for SummerSlam, which out of randomness, came out of no, absolutely left field. But obviously, with SummerSlam being a big event within the wrestling, within WWF, I mean WWE. Obviously, this see the sign, World of Tanks console, and obviously, wrestling fans will think, oh, why they sponsor them? I'll go out, download it, go, oh, cool. I can get a tank that's, literally, well, it's Austin's tank, or The Undertaker's tank, or Andre the Giant's tank. So, I knew there were enough. I forgot to put on. But, alright, Ro, how's it going? Obviously, try and get new players to come from different places that they wouldn't expect them to come from. And that's absolutely understandable for that for that sponsorship. He's tried to attract new players into into the game. Then he got some other collabs as well. Collaborations with other games. Well, other series or games. Like the Valkyria Chronicles tanks, like the Nameless. And, if I get back to the right way. And the Edelweiss. A game that came out on the 360. And PS3, I think, as well. Their aesthetic is near enough something that would be within the World War II timeline of things. But it also creates a great opportunity for some nations to actually have some have some premium tanks behind it as well. Like the Japanese ain't got that many. Well, the lower nations didn't hardly have any, premium tanks to put to the name, because it's majority Russian, American, and I think it's German, then British, then French. So it gives them a bit more love. And also, there was a anime called Girls on Panzer. And like it says, it were an anime, based on a school that that took in tank warfare. Obviously, not to kill each other. It's just basically combat sport, really, where they restore tanks up, get it up and running, take it out. It was a great little anime. I'd highly recommend people go out to watch it. But that was an interesting collab. That was, very relatable. So we'll go back into wargaming kind of things to shake more things up by adding some of the other tanks. Well, some other tanks like the Ragnarok T-34-100. I swear, yeah, the Minotaur. But, as we go like with other collabs as well, we got Sabaton here with a Prima Victoria. They do quite a lot within the World of Tanks PC side of things. As well as there was a offspring tank as well. The Stone Cold Steve Austin tank is basically in the World of Tanks PC, but that was the offspring tank. Here we go. We got another movie tie-in here with the Star of K. I can't remember the bloody name of some movies off the top of my head, but Snake Plissken. What's this one called? But another themed skin tank. And now we go on to some of the most, controversial tanks. What got a lot of players up in arms, within the console side of things. Obviously, with the console side of Evolution, try and add more content. They brought in the Mercenary tanks in. And obviously I've got a little more than this, I'll just put these up as that. That's the one. Escape from New York, Snake Plissken. Thanks, Rogue. Oh. Or was it LA? It was something like that. It was Escape from. No, I think it was more New York because it got Statue of Liberty. But you never know. But Mercenary tanks. People got a bit riled up with these because Wargaming decided to part shop tanks and basically mix them all up. They go, we'll take the chassis here, we'll give it this turret, this gun, and we'll create like some new tanks. Which myself personally, it's something that most more likely would have been done after the war. Obviously, you would have had people would have had it in the original state, or you would have like people would be part shopping tank parts to create their own little beasties. But as it says, it adds that new element to the game. Something that, caught a load of people off guard, like, I've got to relearn how to tackle this, how to tackle that. Where's the weak spot on this? So it gave the the top 10%, on the toes. And if you ever get a chance to own or... Well, one of the best things about these, with these tanks, is you can actually earn them for free. Or you get some that, got bumped up to premium. Where one day they might be able to be, done in the earn up. And you'll be able to obtain them that way. But all these tanks, it gives it some extra, towards the game. And it's not only just World War II that's had the sponsored stuff. They recently had the G.I. Joe event. So you got the Armadillo, the Mauler, the Mobat, the Hiss. The Hiss again, but with the rocket turrets on top. And the Cat. All G.I. Joe themed tanks. And even though I don't play Cold War that often, it spices things up again, especially the light tanks that I brought up there, the Hiss, the Hisses, the Mauler, and the Armadillo. Within that mode, there was no light tanks at all. They was literally the first light tanks to put a stamping on the game. And it adds the extra interest, not only to players who play, not, well, your standard player, but also fans within that, genre of G.I. Joe. Or, as we know it here in the UK, Action Force. I think it was also Action Force in Europe as well. But it gives the game that extra bit of flavour. That extra bit of sensation. And if I can remember rightly, a few weeks ago on World of Tanks stream, I can't remember his name, but one of them said something about HoloLive, about a few players, a few of them. Well, I know that they've been playing quite a bit of, World of Warships, or the World of Tanks. But that could be an interesting, collaboration. How would it fit into the game? More than likely, some tanks ain't skins. Yeah, as I was saying, after being interrupted. Yeah, possibly like new skins for tanks. 3D commanders. And at the minute now, the Hololive community is absolutely massive. So extra revenue would be more than welcome there. Coming in. Have I going to pop party? Damn it. Hey. Don't you dare. Ah, damn it. Oh. Sorry, I got carried away there. But, there we go. Going in for the slab. Yeah, like I said, Hololive definitely should be something that I want to try and get something sorted out on. Because if it brings more players from America, from Japan, it's going to be more than welcome. Whatever. And there's also, you know, there could be, well, there is loads of other collabs that they can do. Yeah. Hello, Dom. How's it going? Ah. Where am I going? Nice bit of entertainment there for you. Dr. Death. He used to be a wrestler as well. Oh, I made some serious bank as well with that. Unless if I've... Oh, no way. Ah, I did a challenge. That's what it is. It is still done, yeah. Another regular for, you know, for Twitch channel. But obviously, as you just seen there, obviously not amazing gameplay, but obviously fancy tank, going up against World War Two tanks. Ah, that's where it's from. And it adds so much to the mix. All these nations here. Some are, some are still things being made for them. But we'll go down to the. Here we go. Here's a good chunk here. Obviously, you got your bigger lines here. Like, the best example that I could really point down to is, say, Street Fighter 2. Obviously, back in the day, it started at, well, its second iteration from Street Fighter 2, only had 8 playable characters. Then that went up to 12. Then that went up to... I'll say 16. There were Fei Long, Cammy, T-Hawk, and DJ. Yeah, 16. So they re-released the games out, the updated games out for £40 a pop for that. But back in the day, you couldn't really have the internet, so there was no way to upgrade your car over and over again. But nowadays, it's extra content, and it is a very bizarre game of chess. That's the best way as I could put it for this. Where you don't know what pieces you're going to get, and all different pieces go their own way. We'll just flick to the amount of tanks that are within the game. Well, tanks that I own. There's 730. All at different tiers from tier 1 to tier 10. And there's still new tanks coming out for the game. As well as the different combinations that you could even get set up, within different games as well. But I know a load of people who played this game originally hated this type of change, and purely dedicated this to be a World War II simulator, which is all fine. Now that's just the top there, Rogue. Yeah, sorry, I got distracted. And then again, something like that would actually distract. But yeah, as I say with that, obviously he took an interest in evolution. Also, when they brought in the pictillery as well. And unfortunately, as much, myself and a few of the viewers few of the viewers watching absolutely hate artillery. In some sense, it's a necessary evil, as you can tell on Code War, where it becomes, camping fests half the time. But obviously, nobody decides to put the big boy pants on to do anything about, to push the situation. With True Vision being a thing. But I'll put the floor open to you now, guys. Leave it into comment section below. Do you like fancy tanks in World of Tanks? And what if you don't? Tell us reason why. If you do, say which ones you like. And also, what other tanks you would love to see in this game? I know that there was a Warhammer one that got released on Blitz, and I think skins were put out on World of Tanks PC. And like I says, fancy tanks. They've also got the Strumpanzer. Right, Germany. No, Tiger. Obviously, there's a similar Warhammer tank that's like that. That they could actually make like a tier 8 premium if they ever did a sponsorship for that. The Rat from the Deadly Dom. But like I says, this game's keeps evolving. So right. For those who's on Twitch, I'm just gonna the Toginator 2. That'd be cool. A Terminator skin for the Tog. Or a double-barreled Tog. Chrome Tog. Yeah, exactly. Possibilities are endless. But as I was saying, for those on Twitch, I'm going to stop this recording and I'll be back in a second. But for those on YouTube, put your things down below. And I've pointed on audio. You should never point at audio. But until the next shoot. Oh, and also, before I say this, before I go, for those who's on Xbox and that are on what's it called? Xbox Game Pass. You got till the 13th of April to get your premium perk tanks. There's a early video within my channel that showcases what you get. So if you got Xbox Game Pass, what are you watching this video for? Unless if you watch this after that date, then thank you for watching. This has been Thanks T2K, and I shall see you next time. Bye bye.